இதுக்கு தான் ஊருக்குள்ள ஒரு ஆளினால் அழகுராஜா தேவைங்கிறது.
Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is all in all Adityan here. It's a nice, bright, shiny, sunny Sunday here in Chennai, and it's my wife's day off from the kitchen, so I'll be cooking lunch. So what's for lunch? Well, I'm feeling a bit nostalgic about my school days in Kolkata, West Bengal. You know, in my school they always used to celebrate the Saraswati Puja. We used to have a nice big celebration and had a wonderful feast at the end of it. And in the bhog there was always be Moong Dal, Kichidi, luchi, aloo dam, a few sweets, and bhaja, that is vegetable fries, things like that. So I just thought, how about trying it out? It's been a long time. Moong Dal Kichidi, it's a very simple, wholesome meal by itself. Made with rice, moong dal, green gram dal, and any vegetable which you feel like. Simple tadka, okay, and to go along with that, I'll be making Kundri bhaja. Kundri is kowakai. Is the name what we call it in Bengali. Kowakai is it's a bit of an off vegetable. It's not very popular. It needs an acquired taste. So anyway, what I am going to do is we are going to cut it into strips and then put some besan, rice flour, and some chili powder and fry it up. Okay, let's see if we can make a twist out of it. So let's get on with it. Okay. Okay friends, what we have here, we are going to do the Moong Dal Kichidi. For the Moong Dal Kichidi, I have here a small tumbler. I have taken 2 cups of rice in this, and then pasiparuppu or the Moong Dal and the green gram dal. Moong Dal and green gram dal, half a cup combined, and then rice, 2 of this. I have washed them and I soaked them for about an hour, and this is ready to go into the cooker. Now before that, what we need for the tadka to go in, I have some little bit of a few cloves, some broken cardamom pods, cinnamon sticks, and a few bay leaves. Okay, and for the masala, very simple basic masala, some dhania powder, chili powder, little bit of pepper powder, of course the haldi powder. Okay, and we are also going to put in some vegetables. Okay, onions, this is about 1 medium sized onions. I got some potatoes and carrots, beans, and a few green chilies to spice things up, and a little bit of ginger garlic paste. We will get to it when we do it. I got my cooker here, about 3 tablespoons of oil. This is normal sunflower oil. I'm not going to use any ghee here, no desi ghee affair, maybe later, just to finish it off. Okay, just wait for the oil to get nice and hot. We got the vegetables in. When you coat the vegetables, when you saute the vegetables a bit and then you boil them, they don't get mushy. Okay, I'm going to add in the masalas now. Note, there is no tomatoes involved in this. Okay, just a little bit of water so that the masalas don't get burnt. That's about it. Just want a little bit time so that the whole thing cooks up. Ginger garlic paste. Now this is optional. You want to avoid the ginger garlic, it's well and good. Personally, I wouldn't put ginger and garlic, but my wife insists. She likes to have a food smeared with ginger and garlic. Now it's almost done here. I'm just going to sprinkle some salt. Most important thing for this whole thing, I am planning to put about 2 of these. Okay, that's almost done. So we are going to put in the soaked rice and dal in it, and then we are going to pour the water and pressure cook it for about two whistles, and then see how it comes. What we would be doing later is when we finish it off, I'll be squeezing some fresh lime to give the tangy taste to it, since we are not putting any tomatoes in it. So that's how we are going to do it. Okay, now water, you should know 1:2. So maybe you can put a little more, since being kichidi is going to be loose. So roughly about 1:4. You can always check the consistency later. You can add in a bit more water. You know, it is always safer to put a bit less. Okay. Now time to taste the salt. Remember, it must be a bit salty, because the rice is going to take in that water, the salt. So generally when you are cooking and putting in the salt in the water and adding rice, the water must be a bit salty to taste. Of course, you can always add in all this later. It's not a big deal. So we are going to close it and shut it and see how she comes out. Okay. What did I miss? Oh yes. Yeah. Let's see. It's going to wait for about 2 whistles. That should do it. Okay. Hi. So now we have our kichidi cooking here. I have got some kovakai. Okay, there's a kovakai here, a bit of small strips, thin strip as much as possible. What we are going to do is we are going to mix in some gram flour, chickpea flour, that is, and some rice flour, a bit of corn flour, chili powder, and then we are going to mix it all in and then put it up in this. This is about I am putting 2 big tablespoons, maybe a little more. Keep him quiet. 2 tablespoons of chana dal here, besan, whatever you want to call it. This is corn flour, 2 of that. Okay, apron, little bit of arisi maavu. Okay, I'm going to use a little more kadla maavu, so almost like 3 tablespoons. Now you have 2 whistles coming up. Now I'm going to keep the flame low so that it cooks more gently. Actually gives me more time anyway. Some chili powder, about a teaspoon, you can say that. Little bit of turmeric powder. No cooking without turmeric powder, whatever it is, and white sesame seeds. Okay. Now this is how the kovaka looks like now, along with the batter of besan, rice flour and corn flour and red chili powder. And I have not mixed in the salt yet. I'll be mixing in the salt just before the oil to fry it gets ready and hot, because the moment you add a salt to it, it will give off more water. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for a while. I'm going to put up the kadai with the oil for frying. Make sure the oil is hot, then I'm going to sprinkle the salt in and then get it ready for frying quickly. Okay, the oil is hot and ready. I have just mixed in the salt. Okay, my wife not in the kitchen, she's not helping me today. Got a bit of a wifey hubby tiff going on. Should be over by lunchtime, hopefully. We're going to drop in the kovakai little by little. Want to fry them until they are as much crispy as possible. This is going to take some time because the kovaka is a bit of a fleshy guy. Okay, that should do. No need to drop in too much. because it is going to bring down the heat, and it will, when the heat comes down, the oil get absorbed. So just put it on small batches. We will see how it goes. Okay. While our coca is frying, let us check the kichidi. Okay. Okay, it's nicely done, but I would like to have it a bit more gooey, so we're going to add in a little bit of hot water. Little hot water. Now at this time you can double check the salt. If you want to add more salt, you can add it now. Okay. Just going to finish off with some fresh cut coriander leaves, a dash of lemon, and of course ghee. Okay, it's nice and crispy, and it's got that nice color to it, a beautiful golden color. Just about time to take it off. Can hear the crackles, you can see it's nice and crispy. The whole idea is not to lower the flame. You should keep it in high flame so that the temperature doesn't go down even a little bit. See, it's nicely done. So I added in the corianders and the lemon, and then I'm going to put in some ghee now. Yeah, 3-4 spoons. What the hell? It's bloody Sunday. Yeah, I forgot. You have to add a few pinches of hing powder to it. Okay. So this is the consistency we are looking at. You can make it a bit more gooey if you feel like, but this should do it. So here it is, our Moong Dal Kichidi with Kundri bhaja or coca fry. Just some little bit of chaat masala sprinkled on top. Okay, that's it. Bye. Okay, time to taste it. Lovely. Wow, super delicious. Oh wow. See you next time.
ஓடியாங்க ஓடியாங்க சோறு ஓடாங்க ஓடியாங்க 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 சோறு ஓடாங்க